If you don't want your husbands to die in the coal mine, I'll see you in the morning down on the picket line. Which side are you on, boys? It made me cry, sorry. Couldn't finish it.
It's all right.
Makes me think about my daddy. But Mother Jones was in that fight too, because she represented the people in the textile mills, the coal miners. She was that silhouette. Pray for the dead, but fight like hell for the living, her motto. They don't see me doing anything else, and they think this is my job. They think that I make money here. I spend money here. My day job is with the University of Kentucky. When we started out, we were just going to produce pizza and bread, and the demand for sweets was so high, we kind of pivoted and started making pies and pastries, and I like the salt. And then the flair, of course.
My milk's the real stuff, nothing powder in my cup. I like it straight out of the can. Good milk into my coffee cup. It'll open your eyes. Each night when Gwen comes home, where she works in the center, she'll bring samples home to me. I get them first thing. Get me a cup of coffee. It's good. She's a good cook.
We've always baked and cooked here. With the coming of the coal companies, there was a loss to the people of arcane knowledge, such as bread baking. We made cornbread and biscuits, but we never made yet raised breads, like yeast and sourdough breads. Mom was one of the first in the community to graduate from high school.
But that's my husband in that picture over there, Gwen's daddy. I had just graduated from high school, and I fell in love with him quick. We sneaked off and got married. She's our oldest.
This is a school where my mom went to school, I went to school, and my kids went to school. My youngest one is 37. So we got a long history with this old building.
The school, they had closed it, and they broke our hearts because they closed it. So we started trying to think of a way to save the building.
How do we have a meeting space for the community? Is what was in our heads.
So Gwen and all of us come up with that idea. And Gwen's dad, he said, let's do something, try to save it. And we did. We let, when people comes to visit, we can take them over the whole building and show them.
This was my 5th grade classroom. Stood vacant 8 years, and 22 years it's been a community center. There was a lot of meanness in this room. Oh, we were rotten little kids. Rotten little unruly coal miner kids. We had all these people sitting behind bars. Some of them were about to get out of jail. People don't have any confidence in them. So I was like, I think that we could make a place for them, and we'll teach them skills that are marketable, and we'll pay them what wages we can out of the money we make, and we were going to bake. So we created a job. I mean, we needed workers anyway. Recovery is a really hard thing. I describe it like a monkey on their back, and it just drives them crazy at times. But you know, there's some of them who've come up with some of our best things, because we've had a brain drain here into the jails. So some of our brightest and best were sitting behind bars. So it's not on me. You know what I'm saying? I love to show off where we live. It's fun getting to show you a little bit. Yeah, this is a dry town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was about to be wet if I got elected mayor. We'd have had our own brewery, but now I was going to call it Neon Moon. But this is the holler. This is Yount's Fork. And so haulers are usually 1 lane or 2 in some places if you're lucky, to allow for passing. They're all on tributaries with the main creek. So you're at the headwaters of the Kentucky River up here.
There's something else I want to.
Yeah.
Our son, our only son, man, was he a football player. He could have went to college, but he wanted to work in the coal mines.
In this area, we've always had a love-hate relationship with the coal companies.
The coal mines is a bad thing, but it was the way of life. Most of the boys didn't have an education. They just had to do what they could. But they were workers.
When my brother got killed, my mom stayed on her knees all night praying in a guard shack in February.
My son, we lost in the coal mines, our only boy. Big block of coal. I said I couldn't believe the sun was going to shine the next day when he was killed. Man, what a time. And he left 3 sons. Sweetest boys you ever seen.
And you've lost a lot of people to the
2
coal mines.
brothers killed under the same rock. I said, my poor mom, I don't know how she made it. She'd go to one casket and cry, and then she'd go to the other one.
We were talking about social haunting. We frequently find people crying out there. It's a kind of a nostalgia. The people are longing for a way of life that looks like it'll never be again. And so even though it was hard and, their health was ruined by it a lot of times, and there were a lot of mine fatalities, such as in my family, the people just long for that way of life because after 100 years, it's part of our identity. I'm the kid of a coal miner.
My husband would have loved this. He loved to talk. He loved to tell me how it goes. All the people is proud of it. And they always come and visit by the food because it is food. They come and talk about old times, things we did, reminiscing.
Well, she's well loved. If I can have that in my life, it'd be a great gift to be well loved, because she is. By the little kids, by the older folks, even older than her, and everybody in between. If you try to serve the community, who can argue with that? And I think that's why she is loved, is because she has served. There's a lot of kids that she's touched their lives. I mean, I run into kids all the time that say, "How's Mama Mabel?" She's everybody's Mama. In the coal industry and our economy, there have been highs and there have been lows, and there have been times that we had to brainstorm how to move forward. It's kind of like Rosie the Riveter. The men were off to war and the women were having to fill those jobs. And so there are times that, the gravy train, so to speak, rolled out of here. And it's been really hard and it's been really heart-rending to see, and we've got this nostalgia for the way things were. But then in another way, it's kind of been a good thing other than financially, in that we had to roll up our sleeves and reinvent how to move forward. And have we got that down? No, we're still trying to find our way. I think we have to leave it better than just sitting around nagging about it and cussing because things aren't good. You just gotta roll up your sleeves and try to do something about it. That's all I know to do. Do we fail and fall straight on our face with things? Everything from a recipe to somebody going back to jail, or the flood coming and washing out everything. And I mean, there's things that you have no control over. So there are failures and there are triumphs. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Day is a-breaking in my soul. Oh, where are our dear mothers? Oh, where are our dear mothers? They're down in the valley praying. Day is a-breaking in my soul. Oh, where are our dear fathers? Oh, where shouting, day is breaking in my soul. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Day